Hey, Kris. If you can just assess your team's play tonight, what do you think your biggest issue was tonight?
I'm in the defensive zone, not being able to close things out, and also not losing battles around the net. The most important area, all the goals are, 5-10 feet away from the blue paint, and, I don't think we did enough to get there. And defensively, we didn't do a good enough job boxing out. We lucked out the one goal that was offside, turned back, but there was they had a couple opportunities there, and then even when they pushed Skinner into the net, that shouldn't happen. And then a couple of goals, just we got to be better around there.
There have been quite a few ups and downs, 3-game win streaks to win-loss, kind of a little bit all over the place. In terms of finding consistency, do you see your team playing desperate enough or doing the things that a team that knows it's not where it needs to be should be doing?
Yeah, well, I definitely believe in this team. I think we should be better than our record says it should, but it's a hard game. One, you need good players, but you need good players working hard. And, I think collectively we can do more. Overall, I don't know, it's just we got to find ways to score goals. You need skill to do that, but you also need some grit and simplifying your game and going hard to the net.
Do you think there's a hesitancy to put the puck and people to the net?
Yeah, I think so. I think we obviously have some incredibly skilled players who can make those plays. And when you're playing with those guys and you see them doing it, sometimes players get mistaken identity and try that extra pass, play on the perimeter rather than shooting for a rebound, getting to the net, looking, stuff, little things like that.
How did you feel Kapanen played tonight?
Good. I thought he played good. He drew 2 penalties, something that we haven't been able to do very much of. If you're drawing penalties, you usually have the puck and you're moving your feet. So, for his first game, I was happy with him.
Kris, you're at the quarter mark of the season, and Stu Skinner's numbers just aren't where they want him, where he wants them to be. Probably not where you want him to be. And no bad goals per se tonight, but not necessarily a big save. What are you seeing from Stu, and maybe what do you need to see to kind of get his game back where it should be?
Yeah, he's not playing the level he was last year. Last year, since I got here, I thought he was one of the top goaltenders. And if he had a bad game, it was turned around the next night. I think overall, for a goalie to play well, it's got to be predictable. We got to be more predictable for him. And what kind of shots are we giving up, and where are they, and taking away the high danger shots like tonight. That's not a predictable game for a goaltender to turn his game around.
Maybe just a thought on the recent play of Bouchard and Ekholm in particular. Mattias said it's like either +3 or -3. Having a lot of nights like that are a little up and down. When they're at their best, we've all seen it. But what do you see in that pairing right now when there's dips?
Yeah, I don't necessarily can point out why a good game to bad game, but our team is very dependent on those two, and if our team isn't playing well, we're getting stuck in the defensive zone. We're not getting as many offensive zone starts for those guys, and it's just a more difficult game for them to play. I can't say that when we lose it's because they had bad games or they're -3. It's there's things that they can do better, but I think it's more of a team thing rather than an individual pair.